Okay, so here it is in the evening, and the time is 8:30. Approaching the Kansas City Class 5 idle morgue. See what the org looks like in the evening. Taking a look over at the parking lot. Looks like we have a number of cars there, but they're still open spaces. And there's that yellow and black car. I think he might be day org staff and taking courses in the evening, but that's somewhat speculation. Yeah, hi Fuzzy. Yeah, it's graduation night, but it's now 8:30 in the evening. So the graduation is probably over with. If there was much of a graduation. I've been here earlier in the evening. Hi Casey Cat. Been here earlier in the evening, and I haven't seen a lot of people coming in and out, which suggests to me that not a lot of people are graduating, but I'm not surprised being here during the daytime, not seeing a whole lot of public going in. And we're crossing the street. And we'll see if we can take a look inside, or if someone has snitched on me. Or maybe they're monitoring my stream, who knows. Here's L. Ron Hubbard's office. There's a light down there for some reason. Okay. Shade Tech not employed. So we get to see what it looks like inside. Well, they want staff. But what they need more than staff is they need public. So Scientology Network, for some reason they have this shade pulled. Thought I heard the door. Tribute wall to L. Ron Hubbard. And they're looking for staff. Yeah, it's not zooming in very well, but it says staff wanted. We can see that much. So okay, I think I'm zoomed out. So there's Diana lowering hiding tech. Going after the other hiding tech. Let's see if I can figure out where the door hiding tech is. During the daytime, the reflections in the glass make it hard to tell exactly what's going on inside. So yeah, I think they put the door hiding tech near the other entrance, near the side entrance. She headed off in that direction, so she's probably going to get it. And here it comes. And you get a better look at it. So just like I thought, it's a roll-around curtain with a black cloth draped over it. Interesting. So again, the time is 8:35. I think we're talking about that license plate belongs to the vet owner. I don't see the vet at the moment. Let's see if he's parked it in the lot that comes off the alley. No, not seeing it here. Okay, that guy I think is Sean the coach or something like that. Go up this way. Looks like a lot of these parking spots are taken by the Friday night entertainment crowd. So we're taking a look into the parking lot here. I don't see any vet. So maybe the guy brought his other car. So we'll stand on the sidewalk across the street. This way we can get a view of the mezzanine. I can see the mezzanine. Let's see if we can zoom in. So we got that. Let's see, up on the second floor, we got some offices open. I think the third floor is where case files are stored, and there's no lights on there. Let's see, these windows up here. Well, I'm not able. Let me zoom back out. You can see a little bit higher in the building. So the second and third floor, the mezzanine does not count as the second floor, apparently. So those, I think, are course rooms. So let me walk down this way. Car here, I think the license plate on it says 87 MB, and it does. And Z News and I were here late in the evening on a Thursday evening. We saw him, it looked like he was taking elderly public staff home. So we are officially on foundation work staff, or stats for next Thursday. Well, we should be. If we're not, then they're lying on their stats. But you think there'd be a lot of pressure to lie. So Captain Kangaroo there, I don't recall ever seeing him before. But he apparently is a Sciento. So let's see if I can tip this gimbal far enough up. Yes, you can see that they've misspelled cult. You can't see the word Scientology below it, but you can see that they've misspelled the word cult. And let's see if I've missed anything in chat. Okay. Yeah, I guess I have to wait it out. If I clear the chat from the screen. And it's fading out. So I wonder if Foundation Org will employ their enhanced hiding tech in the doorway, which is paper taped up to the glass. And we have somebody over there crossing the street. He could be just a partier. Oh, let's see. Let's see if he's sneaking inside. That doesn't look like it, but I thought I saw someone else. I'll have to review it on the replay. So I'm not sure, but I suspect the evening courses begin at 7 o'clock. Let's see if I can get a closer look at L. Ron Hubbard's office while I have the opportunity. I wonder if they'll turn off the light at L. Ron Hubbard's office when they see me in there taking a picture of it. So it looks like we got a bookcase. I wonder if those are original volumes of L. Ron Hubbard's policies, or hard to say. Or it might just be volumes of this and that. Let's see. There's his desk. And let's see, I can't get too close to the glass because the glass is reset in a door frame or window frame. And I don't want the cops showing up to trespass me. So not too much going on at the moment. You can see back, I think that's the chapel back there underneath the mezzanine. You still see their poster for Staff Wanted. Maybe if they got some public, they would get some staff. And there's somebody pushing a cart back. Probably took the trash out. There are dumpsters on the corner of the parking lot. Okay, we had some activity. Are you your biggest obstacle? Join Scientology and it will become your biggest obstacle. So it is now 8:47. We might see a little more activity here. And nobody coming out of the or going in. Oops. Let's take advantage of the lull to walk across the street to the sidewalk adjacent to the parking lot. Make it very clear that OSA is probably listening, or perhaps listening. I don't know if I rate monitoring by OSA. But anyway, I'm not going to set foot on the parking lot. But the adjacent sidewalk is public access. So we got a silly little pedal-driven minicab. So we'll take a look and see if there are any Corvettes lurking back here. And I'm not seeing any. So that black Prius has been sitting there for several weeks in the same spot. So is it broken down? Let's see. I've never seen that truck there. It's got somebody rainproof, beautiful rainproof ceilings under your deck. I think that truck may belong to one of the whales of the org. they have not put up advanced hiding tech at the door yet.
Wait.
So take a look at this entrance door. They used to have advanced hiding tech in the glass on that inner door, but now they've gone back to the primitive roll around chalkboard tech. Another view in LRH's office. He has a globe of TGX, which no doubt shows volcanoes in the Hawaiian Islands of 75 million years ago. And these shades are rather translucent, so you can see the LRH tribute wall through it. And continuation of the LRH tribute wall. And on this side, I think this is a promotion for Scientology TV. And here's the Dianetics wall, the wall of fire. So that's all you get until you've spent thousands of dollars, and then you get the story of Xenu and the body titans. There's a vet, but not the vet. I don't think it's the vet. So, what is Scientology hiding? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. They're hiding all the nothingness that's inside. The lack of crowds, but it's kind of hard to, when you monitor the traffic outside the building, you know there aren't that many people in there. And they even add to the illusion of nothingness by trying to avoid the SP. So nothing Scientology does makes sense. So that car's at a dangerous spot. That's where Mr. Freed 8 was parked when he had his window smashed. And you may not be able to see it, but there's still glass littering the ground underneath where he was parked. So let's see, it's about 5 minutes till 9, 4 minutes till 9, something like that. And not seeing many people come out. I have a feeling we'll see more staff members exit than public's exit. Hey, they shut off the light in LRH's office. They must have noticed me pointing my camera inside. So I think only a cult would have an office for a dead man. Do we know of any religions who have such a thing? So maybe Osa is watching my live stream. Made a phone call to tell them to turn off the light in LRH's office. I'm kind of disappointed that they're not deploying the advanced hiding tech in the door. I think a couple of weeks ago when Genies and I were here on a Thursday evening, I think they did it. So these cars may very well be Scientos cars. Oh, you can see inside the cafe here. This looks like the serving area, maybe. And this may be the consuming area. Someone walking through. Some guy with a ponytail. So that looked like a Scientologist taking some kind of a break. I didn't notice a cigarette, but that's where they come out to smoke when an SP's not lurking about. Yeah, looks like the staff is getting ready to head out. I think they have some part-time staff that leaves at 9 o'clock. Good night. Night. Yeah, maybe someone else is going to take them home tonight. So we have what looks like part-time staff leaving early. It's a little bit after 9 o'clock. If they were full-time staff, they would be staying until 10. So I guess the Casey org takes what they can get. Good night. Okay, it's 9:03. And those people are going to the, what is that, the Green Lady Lounge? Blue Lady Lounge, something like that. I think it's Green Lady Lounge. Anyway, that's not Scientology. That's not related to Scientology. I think they would prefer to have Green Lady Lounge. I think they would prefer to have different neighbors than Scientologists, is my impression. Let's see what we can see through this building. They got some kind of flashing lights. Can't really tell. Well, I think that's the display. Okay, this is underneath the stairwell, or this is the stairwell here. And this is the unlit LRH office. Good thing he's dead, otherwise he would have trouble seeing things in his office. Couple more Scientologists on their way home. I think she might be Georg staff. I'm not 100% sure about that. Review my videos to see. Them I don't know if I've seen them or not. Kind of hard to tell at night looking at them from the rear.
You look beautiful!
Okay, they were holding hands, but now she's... Or is that another woman? No. Same woman, she's just taking advantage of their trash dumpster there. So anyway, it's nice and cool here in Kansas City. It's about 80 degrees. And we're due for another heat wave starting tomorrow. So. Hopefully we don't have too many more heat waves before fall sets in. And then hopefully we have a mild fall. Okay, a lot of party traffic. What we haven't seen yet is the ATVers of Kansas City. There's a whole herd of ATV vehicles that go running around the streets here in Kansas City. They don't have much mufflers, but well, maybe they are part of the group. They're not hardcore ATVers anyway. And a real member of that club would have seen at least one wheelie. Well, things are starting to get lively outside the cult.
I thought you were videotaping.
No, I'm okay. That's a Sea Org member, but sometimes he shuttles what I believe to be public staff. So he's walking the street. Yep, now he's creeping forward and into the alley. So I wonder if he's got to have the staff clamber out that side door That's about 2.5 feet above ground level with only 2 steps, if you can call it that. There may be a few frantic phone calls going back and forth. That's the York member drove around. I know where they went. Went around to Grand Street. That's not the car.
I mean, I'll read this one. So.
You don't see a head.
We walk back down to the alley, see if he's snuck back up the alley. Or I don't know, while I was waiting, they might have scrambled out that side door, loaded up in the car, and headed out. Scientos can be very sneaky. Back up the alley. Okay, let's see. Seems to drift to azimuth quite a bit. So it's about 9:15. Still looking for staff. Don't see anyone looking at the LRH tribute wall, so.
Papa John's Pizza on McGee Street in Kansas City. Less than a half mile to your south, and it gets 2 stars on Yelp. Want to try that one?
They could save money on electricity. You know, it's been a few weeks since I've seen the yellow volunteer ministers van. So I wonder what happened to it. Maybe they had to sell it to pay their electric bill. Cars have been parked there quite a bit. quite a while. Well, nice and quiet here at about 17 minutes after 9 outside the Kansas City Class 5 idle morgue. And there's some kind of police activity going on down that way, it looks like. Is that the same? Yeah, it looks like a different, well, maybe it is the same crew. They're pretty tame tonight. Maybe they're not genuine ATVers.
Give him 10 seconds. That's crazy.
My dude just got off the Grand Theft Auto garage.
That's wild. He just finished gonna customize.
Hello. You're safe. I'm looking that way.
Okay.
You're just scoping out.
What are you gonna do when they get married?
Feels like a lot of security for
Okay, I don't think those were actually scientists. I think they were party goers just. Maybe they've already started drinking and thought it would be a cool thing to go. I don't think they weren't in there long enough to give up their personal information. It looks sort of like the school bus van, but I doubt that it is. Come to think of it, it's late August. I think the public schools, I may have to look into the schedule. They should be starting up the Scientology unaccredited school that's located in Kansas. They bring the kids, they assemble somewhere, I'm not sure where, in the morning, get them to the school about 9 o'clock, and then they leave at 2:45 or earlier to bring the kids down here for evening courses. There's the ATVers. No wheelies. Darn it. No wheelie. There's a wheelie. Those are the ATVers I know and love. Xena's KC she's not quite so charitable. Oh, and here we have this silly mobile bar. How does it get around without people pedaling on it? Well, here comes that car again. Well, maybe not. Well, yeah, maybe it is. Did they chase you out?
No. You filming me?
I was. What's going on in the org? You went in, yes. I guess he didn't appreciate being filmed. Oh well. Well, I guess he managed to sneak them off somehow. So I have a feeling they have to put up with partygoers peeking in for a look every Friday night. A number of bars in the neighborhood. Wait a minute, that looks kind of bluish. Did they drape a blue cloth over the black cloth? Or is it something funny in the light? I can't tell. Boxes of books. through Zion-To, blocking the alley, blocking the traffic in the alley. So I can't tell what he's pulling out. They look kind of like, huh? Yes, they are scary. If you decide you want to go in and check them out, do not give your personal info or they will contact you forever for the next billion years. I think we've had more party goers go in and take a peek.
Hi.
Hello. I think they might as well close the whole org down at 9 o'clock on Friday. Because the only thing they're going to get, the only traffic they're going to get is drunks opening the door to take a peek inside. Yep, 9:30, another half hour to go. I wonder if they could count those party goers on their stats for bodies in the shop. Who knows? They get desperate enough for their stats, they may count them. Oh, Seaward member took off down the alley. Is he going back to park in the Zion-To parking lot? Or is he going to find us? Yeah, it's kind of hard to find a spot in front of the org. Yeah, he parked in the Zion-To parking lot, cat a corner across intersection.
Since we were kids, I remember we would go to church on Sunday.
There are times when my courses like maybe a teacher that figures I'll go this and all. I'll go this.
Where did that Sea Org member disappear to? Is he waiting to cross the street? Or did he sneak? Did he sneak in the Grand Street entrance somehow while I glanced away? I don't see him, so he may have. Yep, there he is. Yep, he managed to sneak in. I'll bet what happened is he went down a little bit and jaywalked across the street. So the last few days, the Scientos have been extra sneaky. We were here with Natalie yesterday. Natalie was here, and Z-News and I and Casey Cat were hosting her. And the Scientos seemed extra sneaky. So I wonder what the meaning of that is. So I wonder if the stalker will make an appearance tonight. He was here yesterday morning, shortly after 9 o'clock. And he refused to explain to me exactly what he told the police when he called them on me. This was, well, a month ago today now. So it's 9:34 in the evening here outside the Kansas City Class 5 Idle Morgue. Yep, and here we have ATVers again. Come on, there's the wheelie. The way they drive around, you think they would get themselves killed. And there's Mr. Headset. So they decided to sneak out the side door here. Avoid the SP. So now that I'm here, will they sneak out the front? Well, they can keep track of me with that security camera right there. But if I walk up this way, they have a little bit harder time. But there is another security camera at the opposite corner of the building. And there's the Sea Org member that went off yesterday shortly after 2 with a box of mail. And he's got a box of something else. Is that an RPF output? Yeah, I guess, let's see, that was 9:36 p.m. I don't know. That seems to be the clothes he wears all the time. He's the one who drives that yellow and black car. We could We could have waved him off, waved him on his way. Oh, there he is. There's a yellow car with the black quarter panel. And he's leaving at 9:38, so I think he's day org staff, but he maybe takes a lot of courses in the evening, or maybe he's full-time day org staff and part-time foundation. Who knows? Or maybe he has an ethics condition and has to spend his life shuttling people back and forth. I wonder what that white car is. That the Sea Org car that has the damaged fenders? I think it may be. Yeah, that Sea Org member I think drives that car. The one that we saw taking the box across the street. But usually he has several other Sea Org members riding with him, so I think we'll see him again. I said 21 minutes till the org closes down. Okay, I guess we got some more late trash. Carrying a bag of trash.
They give you like a discount.
Yeah.
So I think that's the foundation org staff member that we usually see driving in on a, what do you call it, a moped? Not a moped, but a little mini bike. Sometimes an electric bicycle, and once in a while on a car. But I have a feeling we will see him again. So, I am going to spin my base. Take a Nobody going in or out of the org at the moment. So, so we got a red SUV pulling out of the, yep, they're going in. And there's the guy that took the trash out. So somebody carrying a bag, they must have been on Pura. And we got a staff number. Is his car parked across the street or
Tennis.
he's just avoiding the SP? Well, it is kind of hard for one lone SP to keep track of all of the sneaky Scientos. Let me try standing across the street. Switch. There's a couple more people. Did they come out of the org? No, they look like party goers. They shuffle the hiding tech from side to side? Or was that an optical illusion? I thought I saw that black curtain, or dark blue or whatever color it is, curtain shifting. I have a feeling it may get pushed from side to side as scientists go around it. Okay, not a Sciento. Or maybe he is a Sciento. Walk down the corner and see if he disappears into the side of the building. Nope, seems to be heading on past.
How you doing, Zeke?
Just fine. How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Okay.
What can you tell us about this place? Because I've never actually seen one before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
different.
they've misspelled the word cult on the sign on the top
Yeah.
of the building.
Yeah.
Give you a little card that you can use. The QR code leads to a couple websites to tell
Okay.
you more about it. But basically, you know, they call me a religious bigot. I personally don't care whether or not
Yeah.
Actually, we
But
got
the-
into a conversation about that earlier. We're on two totally different sides, not on religion, but politically in the country. We do not agree on one side or the other, but we both agree to disagree in a sense. But I believe that if you're offended or a little bit scared or hurt, it's quick to say you're a bigot, you're a racist.
It's easier.
Rather than
Yeah.
actually coming up
So-
and discussing, you know, with logic.
all of
You're-
that. He's a Republican. I'm a Democrat.
Well,
We've been
how
together
do
for
you go?
5 years.
Well,
You
if
know?
you have an arrangement, you can work it out.
But
Yeah.
my whole point of saying that is, I'm sure with you being accused of that, being a far one direction, regardless in your religion.
I'm curious of what he thinks
That's what I'm
it
getting at.
means.
Well, you know, if they want to believe some silly science fiction story, that's their business.
Yeah.
But with his kids, that's a different matter.
Yeah.
And the kind
So-
of abuse they do is not physical, it's mental.
Yeah.
I mean, at the age of 6, they hook them up to like a lie detector, which they call an e-meter, and they interrogate them about all sorts of questions.
Which would, and if you know whatever you say is going to be detected, that's going to fuck with you. Because
Right.
kids should be able to roam free and learn for themselves.
Later on, as a teenager, they might become an auditor, and they might be auditing an adult about a very adult topic. And when a teenager is trying to come of age, their hormones
Yeah.
are running away and they're trying to figure things
They
out.
wanna be biased.
They don't need to hear that kind of stuff.
And they want
So
to be
what do
biased
you
to be
think
accepted.
the easiest way to describe a Scientologist is?
Well, a Scientologist, first they pay for their own brainwashing,
Absolutely.
and then they pay for a silly science fiction story.
So
And they
what do
pay
you think?
thousands, tens of thousands, even hundreds of thousands of dollars to do
Yeah.
that.
What is it, like $6,000 a year or something
Well,
crazy?
it depends on the course.
Yeah. Yeah.
And buying courses in advance so they can meet their numbers.
Yeah.
Because right now there are more staff in this building than there are people attending
Actually
and taking
enrolled.
courses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So,
They make enough money to
so
be able
what,
to pay
what brought you to
this.
come out here?
Well, I've been watching YouTube videos. And they've had people in LA where they have larger concentrations of Scientologists.
Yeah, absolutely.
Out
Yeah,
protesting.
California is like. Yeah.
And there's actually too many of them out there that kind of just tripping over each other.
Where are you from?
Well, I live here in the
Yeah.
city area.
Okay. We're from Oklahoma,
Oh, okay.
so there's not many Scientologists there.
Well,
If anything, it's Baptists and Methodists competing against each other.
what we have is this old man named Jerry, and he's from Oklahoma. And he made a special trip out there to recruit us. And he comes in and he takes courses. And, you know, you can, I don't know, have you ever seen the old Carol Burnett shows with Jim Conway and old man stuff?
Yeah.
That's this guy for too.
Okay.
Yeah, every guy from Oklahoma is. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know about that, but this guy definitely is.
I think
yeah.
they recruited him a few years ago. You know, he's an old man. You know, he was one people would be recruited into a religion when they're young. But maybe he's lonely. You know, maybe.
And that's the thing. Whenever it comes to religion, I believe a lot in spirituality. I don't believe a lot in any Bible or religious text. But when it comes down to it, I think spirituality and religion goes hand in hand.
You know,
It can provide comfort.
in Hoff,
And whenever you want comfort so much, you're willing to go as drastic as this ideology here.
Well, I don't know that they're necessarily couple. You know, you hear horror stories from ex-members about, you know, they're basically, when I talked about brainwashing, you know,
Yes.
things for young brainwashing,
Yes.
basically you become a prisoner of your own mind.
yeah,
Yes.
and money, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's what I've gotten out of it. And, you know, Jim Inhofe is from Oklahoma. I'm open to any. If that's what they believe, that's their own thing. I'm not gonna shove
He's
anything.
the senator.
He was. I don't think
Very
he
bought
is
out by the world.
Yeah, he's an oil guy. Thinks climate change is a hoax. You know, that whole thing. But
Yeah, that became too politicized.
Yes.
Yes,
I would have
absolutely.
arguments with my dad before he passed on. You know,
It's- yeah.
climate change is a democratic
yeah,
conspiracy.
You can't go that direction. That's the problem. Whenever it comes to any topic, you have to be on one side or the other, but you shouldn't have to. I come from a very, very Republican area, but I'm the most liberal there. But then whenever I'm around very Democratic people, I'm a lot more right-leaning than they could ever imagine. But bottom line, we all agree on the same shit.
Well, I don't know.
Can't
I
go
don't
one side or the
necessarily
other.
agree with him,
yeah.
but the problem was he kept trying to shove it down my throat.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
I just didn't want to talk about it. Period.
Yeah. And that's how it works. That's how it goes.
Can't go that
You know, as human nature, that's just what we do.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Well, have a good
Well, I
night.
hope you
All right.
get whatever you're looking for.
Well, we're just trying to expose how Scientology, it's on the decline. I mean, most of the
Yes.
people that are here are older.
Absolutely, yeah.
When they die off,
It's
but
done.
we would like to accelerate it.
Yeah,
with
well, good
decline.
luck.
Amen.
Good luck. I hope it goes well.
All right. Thank you.
Have a good night,
Yeah.
sir.
All right. You too.
So let's see. We're just about almost 10 o'clock here. Another 4 or 5 minutes. Will be 10 o'clock, and they should be pulling in their sign if they haven't already. Nope, it's still out there. Now they rolled the hiding tech away from the reception. Oh, here they're bringing it back. Are they keeping track of me? What's going on?
What is he doing? A selfie?
Yeah, selfie.
No, not a selfie. We're just keeping track of the cult of Scientology. They've misspelled cult on the sign of the top of the building. I'm against it. Yes, I'm very much so. So, taking another look at the upper floors, all those lights on. Do they have enough income to pay for all those lights? Okay. Another couple of minutes. Should be seeing them pull in their sign here shortly. See the A-frame sign in front of the door. So just kind of looking around. Don't see any activity on the mezzanine. Very shortly we'll be straight up 10 o'clock, if not already. Less than a minute. Yep, I had somebody come out there. Yeah, I've been keeping up on chat. Yeah, thank you, Cubs. But the AC is set at 80 degrees. Yeah, it may very well be. And I don't recall seeing her before. Is it my imagination, or did it get a little bit dimmer in there? Yeah, they did. It did get dimmer. I think they turned off that chandelier, one of the chandeliers. Okay, it's now 2
I
minutes.
only paid 99 cents for all of these shoes, and let me show you. First, go and download AliExpress because they're all
2 minutes after 10. Okay, there goes the sign being pulled in. So what this org needs is not more staff, it needs more public. But thank you, Phil Jones, for pointing that out. And let's see, we got looks like 3 Sea Org members leaving. Yeah. Taking a look at the misspelled word cult up there. I see somebody up in the mezzanine, 2 people up there. And a couple people coming out, followed by a couple more people. Minnie the Masker is one of them. She's a Sea Org, so she's getting off kind of early. And it looks like Mr. 87MB is going to shuttle them to wherever they berth. And there we have Mr. Jim McGee, who's at OT7, still working on all his body thetans. Well, here we have a whole bunch of Sea Org members, one of them carrying a box. Is it a box of books? A box of trash? The guy holding the box of books, is it Al Silvitz or something like that?
Your film looks great.
Thank you. So I've seen a guy during the daytime go in wearing a safety vest. I saw him kind of wandering in front of the door. Who is that guy? Why is he wearing a safety vest? It looks like a safety vest. Let's see if I can. Zoom in a little bit there. So it's not focused very well, but so is the safety vest a fashion statement? Got an ATV here. Yep, one wheelie. It did not disappoint. And that guy's carrying a box of something, so wonder what's going on. So let's see. Trying to see if there's any activity going on up in the mezzanine. Nothing that I can see down here. Those lights on the third floor are on, or they weren't on before. So maybe they're putting away case files. Well, cross back across the street. Got the light. Well, I know when I was over there, half the scientists could have snuck out of this side of the building. So, pass down this side. Can't tell. There's enough light to where you can see the displays. And they're not as readable. there still are some Scientologists there. I think I recognized one from in the morning. You see her? Comes in by herself. So anyway, I think she saw me and kind of ducked out. Anyway, it's about 10:15, so they probably sent the public staff out on their own. And the Sea Org, we don't know when they're gonna get out of here, so I think I'm gonna call it an evening here. So thanks to those of you who stuck with me, and hopefully you'll come back and join me for the next one. Adios.